The last time I played Wuthering Waves was when Chang Li was released, but 2.0 is bringing me back in a big way. I'm Shrike, and here's my top 5 reasons why I'm returning to WUWA in 2.0. Most are in no particular order, but number 1 is my number 1 reason for coming back. Number 5. We're getting a ton of free pulls in the new update. Around 45 limited pulls and 10 standard pulls. Coupled with the 30 I had before I stopped playing, I have a pretty darn good chance of getting the new limited character, who also happens to be number 4, Carlotta. My opinion on this character has gone through the ringer. When I first heard about her, gun user, glacio element, I was excited. But then I heard some gacha CCs that I know talking about how her kit and playstyle is very boring. Then I saw her splash art and heard she was being voiced by Baldur's Gate 3's Shadowheart, so my hopes were getting pretty high. But then I watched the character showcase of her, and oh my god, it was incredible. The voicing, her attitude, the whole atmosphere, the whole thing was just cinema. I was sold. I was returning, and she would be mine. But then I started watching guides for her, and every single video I watched said the same thing. She will be great for your Camellia, Jinxi, Zhizhi, all characters that I don't have. They basically said that if you don't have these characters, your Carlotta will hit like a wet noodle. So my excitement plummeted. But then, there was a glimmer of hope, in the form of number 3. If you know anything about me, you'd know I love the bad girls. Any female villain, any psycho character, and especially if they're demons or demon adjacent, like Zani. I was not expecting Wuthering Waves to go this route with their character design, but Rinasida will apparently be very different than what we've seen so far, and I am down for it. This character looks incredible. She takes on the role of bodyguard and tour guide for the Rover, works for the Montelli family, and loves pineapple on pizza. I will be spending some pulls on Carlotta, but then saving everything for this girl, even if she's terrible. I know there were rumors she'll be a shielder, but I'm currently a Tao Chi main, so clearly I don't care about the meta. Number 2, the flying mechanic. Sure, it's going to be region locked, but that's fine. When you can just teleport instantly there, it's not like you'll have to run for 45 minutes to get to the point where you can fly. Feel like flying? Just teleport to Rinasida. The real test will be how fun it is and how it's implemented story-wise. But either way, it piqued my interest enough to make it on this list. Before we get to number 1, let me give you an honorable mention. Frolova in the story. I know, that's 3 entries about characters, but I can't help it if Kuro crushes it with characters. This one's different though. She's not playable, but she does seem to have a much larger role in the story than she has had thus far, and I'm a huge fan of the character in general, and have thought since the beginning that she was criminally underutilized. This update really seems like Frolova's time in the spotlight, and I'm thrilled. But now for my number 1 reason for returning to Wuthering Waves. This reason might have been enough alone, maybe, but the rest of this list made it damn near inevitable. The Wuthering Waves Content Creator Program. The signups opened up right as I was battling the decision to return, and I've never been part of a CC program, ever. I've applied to many, each time refused. Still waiting on the Arknights Enfield one, but my hopes aren't high for that. However, Kuro Games has a reputation when it comes to how they treat their CCs, and if I was going to get into bed with one game developer, I would want it to be them. Though with that being said, I wouldn't be exclusive, nor would they ask me to. But I decided to shoot my shot, despite the chances being very low. So in closing, I'm going to play Wuthering Waves in the new 2.0 update, and if I'm not accepted into the program, I probably won't cover the game too much on the channel. Perhaps just character releases, unless there's just no interest. But if I am accepted, that will hopefully allow me to create better, higher quality, more informed content for the game, and would then be absolutely worth my time. So let me know in the comments if you're excited for the new update. I'm gonna fly now. See you in the next one. Bye.